Hi, good afternoon. I'm making our tea. That's exactly what we're having now. We're going to make our dinner and it's going to be a sweet and sour. And I don't have a specific recipe. It is definitely one of those, what I've got in the fridge is what's going in this sweet and sour. And today what I've got in the fridge, because I'm pretty much out of fresh vegetables now, but I have got a carrot that I've already peeled and cut into little tiny batons. I've got a couple of spring onions. If you didn't have spring onions, I'd be saying use any old onion because I think you do need a bit of onion in this. And I've got a yellow pepper, but green or red's fine. And I've got I've got half a dozen cherry tomatoes. Now what I've got my frying pan, I've got a bit of heat, and I'm going to start off with about a tablespoon of sunflower oil, that is, doesn't really matter, vegetable oil. I've got some pork. Now it could be chicken, it could be corn, it could be tofu, but I happen to have in the freezer, when I defrosted this, some pork loins, and I've trimmed all the fat off. There was about 3 pork loins, so you can see, and they're in strips. I'm just going to pop those in. It's pop it in, right quick dish this. So that's the meat in. I'm just going to start that down. I've got these veg, so I'm going to put them all in now apart from the tomatoes. So the carrots are going in. It's a bit like a stir fry, but then I put some liquids in. I put some vinegar and honey and what have you got. So the carrots are in, peppers are in, and the spring onions are in. And I'm going to give them a coating of the oil. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Yeah. So that's going already, the meat's turning the colour, getting some colour on it. And I'm going to use some Chinese spice, which is what gives it its sort of authentic sweet and sour. So I'm going to use maybe a teaspoon. It's beautiful. It reminds me of Christmas because I put this into my red cabbage. Oh, I've got some red cabbage. See, I could have put red cabbage in this. Anyway, so I'm just sprinkling that over. That's a 5 spice. Now, I think I've run out of fresh garlic. If you've got fresh, be fresh. If you've got paste. This is garlic granules. So I'm just going to put like half a teaspoon of that through there. Give it a sizzle. So the vegetables are going to be quite al dente. That means a bit hard and crunchy. Well, that's all right. It smells great already. So that's going on. And then I've got some balsamic vinegar, but you could use wine vinegar or any vinegar really, because that's with the sweet and sour. It's the vinegar element, and the sweetness has to come from somewhere. In my case, I've got some tinned pineapple, probably about two rings, but the chunks. But you can see, and I've the juice in there as well, because that's going to go in to make the sauce. And I'm going to give it a splash of honey and a little bit of soy sauce. Whatever you've got goes. So this is lovely. So now I'm going to happily put in, so this is about a tablespoon of vinegar. This is balsamic vinegar. So I'm going to put that through it, sizzling up. Good sounds, all good sounds. Ooh, it's beautiful. I love it. And I'm going to put, I'm gauging this, but the soy sauce, I'm sort of probably putting a tablespoon of that through it as well. So it's calmed, that liquid's calmed the sounds down, but it will come back in a minute. And I'm going to give that a turn through. And then I'm going to add the pineapples and the juice. So you can see what I've got there. It's not loads. That's in there. I'm going to turn it up to get the heat going. This recipe, how I do it, it probably, if I wasn't talking, and I'm always talking to you, but it would probably take 15 or 20 minutes really to make sure that the meat was cooked through. I'm going to put some honey in here just for some extra sweetness, probably a scant tablespoon, a nice drizzle. I like it. There. We have got the carrots, the pork, the pepper, the pineapple juice in here. I've got some garlic powder and some fried spice. So that's all in. I've put the vinegar in it, I've put the soy sauce in it. So at the moment, it's doing that. It's quite liquidy. It smells delightful. I'm just going to pop the last of the vegetable fruits, in that case tomatoes. Are tomatoes fruit or veg? Fruit, I think. Doesn't matter. They've gone in. Now then, I haven't put any seasoning as in salt and pepper, so I'm going to give that a grinding. And the only thing I've got left to do, and then this will be ready, is to thicken it a little bit. So in this case, what I've got ready, I've put a couple of teaspoonful of corn flour into this ramekin and then added some water. And when I add enough of this, I will know how much to use. So I don't just plop it all in one go. Put a little bit in and see how much it thickens it. A lot depends on personal preference and to what you like to have, how you like to have your stuff. But I'll show you how I do it. What will I serve this with? Well, it's sweet and sour. So noodles would be the thing in some houses. Noodles are not popular in our house, unfortunately. I love them. I love them. I love all my grains and pastas and all that. But it would be rice as a push for John. My husband's John, is it? It's a picky one, you know. Chips, rice, jacket potato, yeah, or noodles. So here we are, it's bubbling. So now all that remains to be done, apart from balancing my glasses on. Oh, how are we getting on at home? Oh, do you know, I'm okay. I'm doing things slowly. So I get up at leisure and I have 2 or 3 cups of tea, put news on, tidy up a bit. I'll make it spin out all day long. So it's a unique situation for all of us. So we've just got to make the best of it. There's nothing else for it. We've got to stay home and stay safe. So if you're staying home, try to do all the things that you'd like to do normally, but you don't have time to do, which is cooking with Karen. How about it? Yeah. Okay, so this is boiling up. So now I'm just going to put some of this in. And that immediately starts to thicken the sauce. A little bit more. Turn that up there. Let it do that. This, if you've got smelly vision, you would know that this smells exactly like the Chinese takeaway food, if you have a sweet and sour. It really does. And it's, as you can see, it's no stress involved making this, is there? Absolutely none. You could put, and I might do, I won't do it now, but if I wanted to, I might add a handful of frozen peas into that. That'd be nice. Extra vibrancy in the colour. So I think that's pretty much it. Can we have a little bit more? Maybe a tiny bit. And then I'm going to show you. I'm going to dish it up. I'm going to put it in this serving dish. That's what I'm going to do. And then you can see it in all its glory. Yeah. So, put it in there now. I think we've waited long enough. Oh, crap. This is beautiful. It really is, honestly. I wish you could come to tea. I wish you could come and have this with us. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's glossy. I think that's the cornflower that does that. The pineapple. So it's lovely and juicy. It's nice. Here we go. Now, last tiny bit coming off the pan. And I will bring it up so you can see. Can you see that? Absolutely nectar. Nectar. So that's sweet and sour, pork sweet and sour. Make it at home, have it for your teas. Don't need a takeaway, you can make it yourself. Stay safe, stay home. Bye for now.